Senator Sinema and Senator Manchin are probably the only two Democrats standing between America, or they are the only two Democrats standing between America and Biden's insane legislative agenda. Well, over the weekend, or it might have been on Friday, Senator Sinema was confronted by a group of people who supposedly helped her get elected. Sinema teaches at ASU, I believe, when she's not in the Senate, which is kind of cool for those students, get to be taught by a U.S. Senator. Very cool. So some protesters showed up outside of her classroom as she left and went into the bathroom. And they did not stop when she entered the bathroom. They followed her in. So I want to show you guys the video of that, and then it's going to go into Joe Biden's response, which is just terrible. Let's roll that.
Okay, I'll be back.
So then we want to talk to you.
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
But right now is a real moment that our people need in order for us to be able to talk about what's really happening. We need a Build Back Better plan right now.
We knocked on doors. We need solutions, and the Build Back Better plan has the solutions that we need.
We knocked on doors for you to get you elected, and just how we got you elected, we can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us.
We need 7 million citizenship for 7 million. We need the Build Back Better plan right now.
My name is Blanca. I was brought here to the United States when I was 3 years old. And in 2010, my grandparents both got deported because of SB 1070. And I'm here because I definitely believe that we need a pathway to citizenship. My grandfather passed away 2 weeks ago, and I was not able to go to Mexico and visit him because there is no pathway to citizenship. And if we have the opportunity to pass it right now, then we need to do it, because there's millions of undocumented people just like me who share the same story or even worse things that happen to them because of SB 1070 and because of anti-immigrant legislation. And this is the opportunity to pass it right now, and we need to hold you accountable to what you told us, what you promised us that you were going to pass when we knocked on doors for you. It's not right.
I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of human trafficking, and it's because of the lack of worker protections that we don't have in the gig economy. I need you to stand by workers. Lots of people who are like me who became homeless and
48 Democratic votes right now. The other two have been pressured over the weekend by activists. Joe Manchin had people on kayaks show up to his boat, yell at him. Senator Sinema last night was chased into a restroom. Do you think that those tactics are crossing a line?
I don't think they're appropriate tactics, but it happens to everybody. The only people it doesn't happen to are people who have Secret Service standing around them. It's a part of the process, yes.
Now, I think all of us here at the Western Journal agree that the First Amendment is important and you should exercise your First Amendment rights. But that does not allow you to follow someone into the bathroom and record them. And just by the way, these activists, or I don't even want to call them activists, these agitators broke Arizona state law by following someone into the bathroom and recording them. They broke the law and they don't care. And they threaten, we helped get you elected. We can get you voted out. And this is not a legit protest. Following someone into the bathroom is not going to change their mind. And then Joe Biden, what is his excuse? Well, they shouldn't have done that, but it's just part of the process. Following women into the bathroom and harassing them, that's just part of the process. It comes with the job, I guess.
We were trying to decide if the person in the red shirt and blue jeans in there was a man or a woman. And,
it doesn't matter.
It's not clear. It truly doesn't matter. Because,
to the left.
Because, yes, exactly right. That could have been a birthing person or it could have been an inseminator. That's apparently what we are now. We're birthing people and we're inseminators. But this is... I mean, this is the chaos, the kind of chaos that we saw back in the 60s, and it's this, Obama, he didn't give birth to this idea of radical change, but he really kind of brought it into being in modern America. And when you tell people, especially young people, that they are important agents of change, when in fact young people should be the least important agents of change ever. If we could raise the voting age to 65, I would vote for it tomorrow. I really would. I would vote for it. I would give up my right to vote tomorrow if we could do that. Because you end up with stupid stuff like this.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know what we learned through that video, except that the left is as far off the rails as can be. And I guess maybe Senator Sinema doesn't have a shy bladder. We learned that too. Those may be the only two things we learned out of this.
Yeah, I mean, the left has given up all of its last elements of civility because they are so desperate to get this bill.
Liberals have. The left. This is the left. This is leftism. Leftism follows you into the bathroom with a camera.
Yeah,
because you're sinning against the state ideology.
I mean, I guess Sinema and Manchin may be the only two liberals left in the U.S. government.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. What do you guys make of Biden's response? Is the this just happens to everyone? Is that a legitimate response to this situation?
Well, I think that Biden probably follows women in the bathroom all the time.
Yeah, he probably has, yeah.
He is comfortable with the concept. We do believe he's comfortable with the concept.
What he meant to say is, I do this all the time.
I wish we still had the shot from Friday of him pinning the woman up against the fence at the baseball game.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes. And, allegedly pinned what's her name to the wall.
Tara Reid,
to the wall. Sorry, Grant. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that it's disgusting.
Play to your strengths. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I think it's disgusting, and I think that at the same time, it's not surprising.
Yeah.
Because I think that we've seen. I mean, it's been years now that we've been seeing things like this. I mean, this is a new level. Following people into the bathroom. That's a new level of kind of invasion of privacy sort of thing. But with Maxine Waters, we've seen her go multiple times telling people to harass Trump supporters.
Yes.
We've seen plenty of people on the left encouraging harassment of others. We've seen Black Lives Matter activists going into neighborhoods, going to houses and screaming, this used to be a black neighborhood, now it's a white neighborhood. These are people's residencies. And yeah, bathroom is probably a little bit worse, but to me, unfortunately, it's not all that surprising that we've gotten here, because it's just where we've been for a while, and it's just kind of the natural end. Things are going to keep going and going until it gets just completely out of hand.
So I think you said it's both not surprising and disgusting.
Yes.
And
that's great.
That is the nature of the news today. We've hired a couple of new editors, and I've been training them lately on story selection. And it is amazing how many stories that they bring that I reject that a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago would have gone viral because they're so nuts.
Yeah.
But given how disgusting everything is right now and how unsurprising that is, it is very difficult to get people to pay attention because it has gotten so uncivil and so wretched out there. And just to be clear, it is the left that has done this. Conservatives didn't come on the scene and say, hey, we want to radically change America back. No, conservatives have been fighting against radical change. We're not the ones who started this. The left did. They are the ones who are uncivil. They're the weathermen. They're the ones who set off a bomb in the Senate. They're the ones who assassinate people. They are the ones who are the dangerous ones here and the uncivil ones and the disgusting ones. And now it's not surprising anymore.